Your whole body turned. Your whole body rocked. You ricochet. You hit the Macarena. Hey, Macarena. You did all that. You did all that. So a stove was had. I don't care what you say, sister. A stove was had.
Let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. Thought he's gonna fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be recapping the third and final part of the Baddies Caribbean reunion. Yeah. So if you would like to see what tea I'm clocking, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And let's get it. Okay, you guys, before we get into the recap, first of all, I did not feel like putting on any lashes today. And just the mascara is kind of a vibe. I think I kind of like this no lash look. But anyways, first of all, I want to shout out the Real Big Mamas because she did purchase some gifts on my Amazon wish list. And I am going to give her a call this week. If you would like to get a phone call from me, a follow back, whatever the case may be, you can purchase something off my Amazon wish list. Down in my description, put your name and your number if you want me to call you, if you just want a follow back, because some people tell me they get nervous about being on the phone or whatever. So if you just want to follow back or something like that, or a personal voice message in your DM or something, whatever you want, put it in the description, okay? So the Real Big Mamas got me this crew neck here in my spooky era. I love this. Y'all know spooky season is my favorite. Also, look at this Barbie pillow, y'all. So cute. And also some lip gloss. The lifter gloss from Maybelline. I've been wanting to try this and it was on my wish list. And yes, lips very glossy. Used it today. So thank you to the Real Big Mamas. Period. Okay, so the reunion started off where they had started to, you know, bring the replacements out or whatever, and J.O. smacked fire up out of Biggie. And Biggie did absolutely, what do you do that for? What do you do that for? Girl, what you asking questions for? You asking questions with your mouth when you need to be asking questions with your hands, sister. Like, I cannot believe she did nothing. She did absolutely nothing besides yell about how she made more money to be there than the replacements and blase, blase. And I'm not going to give you any clout. I'm not going to give you a moment. The moment has been had already, baby. When she popped you and you didn't do nothing, that was the moment that you didn't want to give her right there. Because everyone has been talking about that. You saying you don't want to give her no clout. You don't want to give her no views. This is the clout and the views. Like, you would have did better off retaliating and defending yourself. No shade. Like, because this is just absurd. Like, girl, are you okay? Like, then when they was talking about it, she was all like, oh yeah, because Santana was like, she stole off you. She didn't steal me. I ate that. Like, baby, she stole off you. A stole was had, a thievery, if you will. Like, girl, she stole you. No shade, because your whole body turned. Your whole body rocked. You ricochet. You hit the Macarena. Hey, Macarena. You did all that. You did all that. So a stole was had. I don't care what you say, sister. A stole was had. Then she went and sat in the audience. You was there. She popped you all the way to the audience. You can't even sit on stage anymore. You gave her the clout. You gave her the moment. I'm sorry. Like, you did all this popping about how you don't want to give her the clout. You gave it. It was had. I'm sorry. It was that. Okay. So then Tommy starts tweaking. I mean, now I know Tommy says that she does not partake in substances, but I don't know. Sometimes she be giving me she a little more than drunk. You know, like, and I don't put that on anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know Tommy personally. I don't know what she does. And I know she swears up and down she does not do, you know, the stuff that we know Jocelyn does or whatever. But it's like she be acting like it. No shade. Like, because I be around some people that be drunk and like she be acting a little more than drunk. But whatever. So Tommy starts tweaking and she's like, pushing on security all day. Y'all already know how she get when she lit up. She be, don't touch me, don't touch me. Good job. You know what I'm saying? So when she doing all that, like, Rolly been on Zeus for a long time, so she feeling like, hey, keep your hands off security. So her and Rolly about to run around, y'all. It was like, I don't know what these Jackie Chan moves that Tommy was doing, like when her and Rolly was doing a script, like, come on, like, I was like, what's happening right now? Is this a dance sequence? Like, what's? I was confused for like 6 seconds, for real, no shade. I was like, wait, what's happening? But her and Rolly, they had their little, like, nobody won that to me. It was some tugging and pulling type of situation. Like, it wasn't really like they was really throwing them things. Like, no shade. It was just like, okay, like, like if you at like a family dinner and your drunk auntie get the tweaking and you gotta just calm her down a little bit. You ain't really trying to, doop her, but it's like you gotta strong arm her a little bit. Like, girl, ATT, sit down. No shade. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of them kind of moments to me. Like, it wasn't given like brawl. And then it was another moment where, Tommy was swinging on security again, and Rolly walked over like, stop putting your hands on security, boom, and pulled her wig off. It wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like a hold down in Motown. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. So as Tommy is backstage spazzing on everybody, don't touch me, get on my face, Bobby tries to bring her purse back there. Now, I don't know why Bobby kept even going up to her, knowing that from the jump, she was clearly irritated with Bobby, didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, her and Bobby been at odds. So I don't know why he kept trying to come back up and talk to her. I understand he was trying to be nice and bring her a purse, but it's like, baby, she's out of it. You know what I'm saying? She's clearly intoxicated and you already done blew her. So just leave it alone, Bobby, please. But Bobby went back there to bring her purse and she was basically like, get out my face, and her and Bobby started exchanging words. Now, this part really, like, I didn't like, because Zeus could have edited this part out. And Bobby tells Tommy, like, you dirty, you the devil, you dirty. And Tommy was like, I'm dirty, but I'm the one you confided in when you found out you had the Magic Johnson. If y'all get what I'm saying. Like, and I just feel like exposing his status like that was so wrong. I don't care who said something about it in the past, because I know there's been other people who alleged this in the past about him. But I just felt like Zeus could have edited that out. Like, I felt like that was so messy to leave that in there. Like, y'all did not need to do that. Y'all know that, and like, Bobby is on y'all network. He worked, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That was crazy to me. So Jo on the, back to the stage, Jo was explaining that she popped Biggie because of her and Anna jumping into the Nunu. Y'all remember when Nunu and Kiva was running in with Diamond the Body, and she was just like, y'all jumped in that and y'all should never jumped in that. And what's her name? Anna's supposed to be on injury reserve. She shouldn't even be hopping in nothing, swinging type of timing. And she also said that Biggie lied about Kiva, hitting her. And they were saying like, well, do y'all want to run a one? Jo hop right up like, yeah, we can run it. Biggie walked off the stage like, boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. Biggie needs to go. I'm sorry. Like, boo, tomato. They're throwing tomatoes. Like, Biggie. And then I heard that she on Midwest trying to pick with. Okay, let me just. Because as soon as I be feeling bad for Biggie, she be doing some clownery. Like, bozo. Anyways, so Dia comes out. And immediately Heaven is on it with her. Like, they didn't even get to say Dia's name. They didn't get to like do no type of announcement to the stage. She was literally on the stage for 0.5 seconds and Heaven ran up on her immediately. Got down with her. Got on that. And Dia was saying that Heaven snuck her, but I mean, Heaven was like, what's up? And Dia was like, girl, what's up? Like, and I think that it was more so she was caught off guard. I don't think she thought like, okay, as soon as I walk on the stage, it's up and it's stuck, like it's about to go down. So it wasn't a sneak. Y'all locked eyes and you saw her walking up. You said something to, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a sneak, But I do feel like she was caught off guard with how fast Heaven was on it with her. Um, but then it was like after they did their rumble, Heaven did get her, no shade. Dia had got up like, she sneaked me, she sneaked me. Jo stole off her, and then when Wenderly came up, first of all, I didn't even know who Wenderly was. I did not even. I had no clue who she was, baby. No shade. Like Wenderly was sitting up there looking like stranger danger. Like everybody, I see everybody in the comments. Who is that with the pink wig? Who is that? Like everybody look confused. Wenderly was looking for a moment, and I liked her at the auditions, but I feel like she thought that maybe she got played by not being a part of the season or being brought to the house or whatever. So she tried to make her little mark, leave her little girl. No mark was made, baby. We still don't like that was goofy. Why did you come up there and steal off a Dia? Like, girl, what? Like, no. Like, I think she thought that was going to make it for her to get a spot on Midwest or something, but no. Send her home. Send her home again. Then we see Tasiki approach Kiva like, okay, so what was up? Like, you let the fans get in your head because you guys remember Kiva was on live saying basically like Tasiki can't whoop her, and you know what I'm saying, Tasiki ain't really want to run with her in the house, and that's why she didn't run with her and all this and that. And so Kiva was like, you don't mess with me, Tasiki. And she like, so what do you want to do about it? Like, do we need to run one? She kept asking, like, do we need to, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? Do we need to get that? Do we need to get that? Do we need to get that? And Kiva wasn't really answering. And she like, I love you. Now, I have saw a clip of Kiva on live talking about they edited out the part when she squared up with Tasiki. Well, how messy Zeus is, I can't see them editing that out. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, either way it goes, it was giving you was scared and you didn't want to run it with Tasiki. I'm sorry, because I feel like if Anna would have came up to her like, "Do you need that?" She would have ran it with Anna. If Biggie would have came up to her like, "Do you need that?" She would have instantly run. Anybody else on that stage, if they would have came up to her and was like, "Do you need that? Do we need to run that fade?" I feel like she would have just immediately squared up and got on that. But with Tasiki, it was a little shaky. Yeah, shake weight, shake and bake. Milkshake. It was giving you was a little frightened, and you did not want to run that. You did not need that. You did not need that. I don't care what she say. She ain't need it. She ain't want it. She ain't want no parts of Tasiki. Okay. So Heaven and Dia run around too. I mean, I don't know what that was. That wasn't no round two to me. Like, I saw people saying Heaven won. When I watched it in slow mo, it looked like Dia was swinging a little more than Heaven. But I mean, either way it go, neither one of them just whooped the other one. Like, it was, y'all really could have just set that out. Y'all did not need to run around two. If you ask me, it was like, okay, like, I mean, I do feel like Heaven should have got a spot like over Kiva, to be in the house as a replacement. I don't know. Heaven has like a big personality, and she seemed like she not scary. So I would have liked to see more of her, but it was like she ain't really had a squabbles like that. No shade. So ET comes out and the crowd starts booing her. Now I have saw some things online saying that Bobby told them to do that. He told them to boo her. I guess they were saying like Bobby was telling the crowd to boo specific people or whatever. And I didn't know Bobby had a problem with ET, so I don't. Was it just that he real cool with Rolly or something? Like, I don't know. I was confused on why he would tell them to boo her. But I don't know. But ET, she wasted no time. She walked out, took her little Dora the Explorer wig off, tossed it, and did some little crossover basketball WNBA spin to get to Rolly. And it was like Rolly was prepared because Rolly tossed the water and ET slipped on the water. Rolly, it looked like she slipped too, fell on top of ET and started, getting her a couple little licks in or whatever. And I was like, not the slip and fall, not a slip and slide, baby. Y'all playing too much. You know what I'm saying? Then, it was a part where Rolly was saying like she didn't want to run another round with ET because she still has love for her, and they were real friends. And ET ain't really want to hear it. She tried to, I'm saying, she did catch Rolly one time in the eye, but security was kind of like not letting them get a real head up. Now she did catch Rolly in that eye. Rolly kept rubbing that eye. I was like, oh, hold on. She got that eye. She got that eye though. Okay. So, then it was time for final thoughts. And Mariah comes back out with these glasses. Like, damn, put your glasses back on. Them kind of glasses, like she was trying to hide that eye. We already saw it, girl. You should have just had that eye sitting out there because we already saw it. Now, I thought that, since they got to the final thoughts, I thought things were, coming to an end and it was going to be real smooth. But no, when Sapphire was doing her final thoughts, she mentioned, like, that it hurt her to see the whole Meatball and, what's her name, Tinkerbella thing play out. And Tinkerbella, like, she's a hater, da, da, da. And Meatball picked up the chair and threw it at her again, like, yo, put Meatball on another show, like The World's Strongest Woman or something, because she was picking up the chair like it was just nothing, like like the way and them chairs looked heavy, like they had the little metal, like, hey, look, if Meatball don't come on no more reality TV, she got a career in arm wrestling or something, like, cause this baby, okay? So as all that is going on with, security trying to break up Tinkerbell and Meatball, E.T. makes her way over to Rolly, baby. Like, okay, come on, what's up? Rolly threw a chair at E.T. I'm like, this is musical chairs at this point. And they both were swinging on each other, but security hopped in real fast and was not trying to let them get to each other for real. And when Santana and Janisha was having their final thoughts, it was like, man, I wanted to see what had happened if they would have, had a head up. I did too, because y'all know Rolly and E.T. they be really going at it with each other. There was another part that I saw people been talking about online when Scotty was supposed to hand Janisha the cards, and Janisha hand was out and she sat it down on the table. Now, it did look messy when you see it. And it was like when people were giving backlash about it, like why Scotty did all that, she saw Janisha hand out. Scotty was saying that, okay, no, this is the part that threw me off. When people were first giving the backlash about it, like, that was bogus, why Scotty do all that, she had put on her Twitter, like, I could do whatever I want on that stage. Woo woo. Then she retracted and was like, oh, I was, drinking and I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really see her. But it was like she clearly looked at Janisha and then set the cards down. So it was like it gave that Lemon Pepper called her and was like, stop playing on her top. You're causing some trouble. So go and do an apology. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, girl, my thing is, if you feeling like, yeah, I'm that girl and I set them cards down because I wanted to, stand on that. Stand on that. Don't try to go back and be like, oh, I was drinking. Maybe I need to not drink so much. Girl, you set them cards down on purpose. I don't care what she say, girl. You set them cards down on purpose because you was trying to, you know what I mean? Like, you was mad shit and say with the body. So you try to set them cards down. Girl, stop playing in our face because you just was on Twitter popping it like I could do whatever I want on that stage. Then Lemon Pepper hit that line. Hello, stop playing on Janisha top. Yeah, stop playing on Janisha top, girl. Yeah, okay. So that was the end. All in all, I enjoyed the reunion. I thought Santana was great. I'm glad that they finally got someone who actually watches the show, kept up with the drama. Because I mean, like I said before, it's like the other hosts, they seemed like they was just there for the job. They didn't really know the backstories on what was going on, so they didn't really know the real T to clock, and Santana did. I feel like that's why the girls were saying they didn't like him, because I mean, clearly he did have his favorites, people that he liked more than the others, just like everybody does that watches the show. But I do feel like he was clocking everybody T, even the people he liked, because he's clearly friends with Bianca. He clocked her for running off the stage when Asian Doll came out. He really likes Damn the Body. He clocks her for getting whoops and then leaving. Like he was not being completely biased, in my opinion. But yeah, you guys, I enjoyed this reunion and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are still on our road to 100K. We are getting closer and closer. Do not forget, whenever I reach 100K, I'm giving away some money to some of y'all. Yes. So help me out. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, all of that. And thank you guys for watching.